Righteousness. Can you imagine that word? Where's the righteousness? You know, as the Knight of Columbus, part of our job is to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. Who speaks for these babies?
We do.
One of the programs I told you about many years ago, that the Knights of Columbus started collecting money to buy ultrasound machines for crisis pregnancy centers to show the young ladies that are in 2D, 3D, and 4D that that is a life, a true life. In the last 6 months, the Knights of Columbus here in the state of New Jersey alone provided number 27, 28, and 29 ultrasounds. You know, many times I hear, but I have a choice. What choice did that baby have?
None.
Now, I said to you a little earlier that you're a superhero. I'm going to do something that I know she's going to pick on me later on about, but there is a person out in that crowd right now that is a superhero. In Tuesday's Asbury Park Press, in the editorial section, Jill White. Raise your hand, Jill, because if I have to come down there and kiss you. Jill wrote a great letter to the editor of the Asbury Park Press, asking that our president, who had tears for the 200 children since he's taken office that have been murdered by guns. Yet since he's been in office, over 5 million children have been aborted. Where's the tears? Well, I have tears. My brother Knights have tears. Each and every one of you have tears. Someone a little earlier mentioned about genocide of the blacks, that their lives matter. I can't imagine what would happen if my parents had made a different idea and aborted me. Luckily, I was number 6 out of 11 children, so as you can see, abortion was definitely not in the question. But it is a genocide. Not just blacks, Hispanics, whites. It's a genocide of generations upon generations upon generations. Do you know that statistics say that every 4,000 there's a genius born? And out of every million, there's a super genius born. These are the people that come up with the cures for cancer. These are the ones that come up with the innovations of communications. Yet we've gotten rid of 59 million babies. Where could our life be in the 43 years if they had not been aborted? Now, I said you were superheroes. And I always believe in prayer, because prayer is what brought me back last year. And some of the Knights out here know, the doctor didn't give me much of a chance. He said I'd never walk again, I probably wouldn't make it, and they told my wife, make some plans because I don't think he's going to make it. And I prayed the rosary 8 times a day. Prayer does work. So I ask each and every one of you to pray. But God gave you a better gift. He gave you 2 hands, one that you can write with, one that you can dial a telephone with. He gave you a mouth. We don't use the mouth. In Matthew, chapter 7, verse 7, it says, ask and it will be given to you. Search and you will find. Knock and the door will be open for you. Well, gentlemen, ladies, it's time to start knocking. It's time for each and every one of you. Go out there. Tell your legislators. That's exactly what we have them for.
They're here to do your bidding, not mine, not just the reverends, all of us, every one of you. It's time. No longer can we stand to lose one more life. I'm begging you, go back. For those that didn't come here or to Washington, you tell them. You go out there and you say, look, this big guy that I saw is going to come to your house if you don't come and say, I want it to stop now. 43 years is way too long. And it's time for each and every one of you to do your homework and call your congressmen, call your senators, write them, write to the newspapers. Don't let the next child down. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I like coming up here every year to talk to you, I want to talk to you next time about something different. Something that says nothing about abortion because it will be stopped. That's what we need to do. And we can't do it unless each and every one of us start doing our homework and become superheroes. Thank you and God bless you.